Welcome back to Auralith Haven. So, in the previous episode, I mentioned we were going to go ahead and get started on the village breeder and then transition over to the iron farm. Obviously, that didn't happen due to various distractions. But today, that is exactly what we're going to do. So, right behind me over here is the hole that we are going to put the village breeder in. And I've begun working on it a little bit to clear out some space. But still need to do a little bit more. As essentially the breeder itself is going to be up here, and it's going to drop everybody down to there. And then from there, they're going to be taken all the way about 200 blocks that way to the farm. But before we can do that, got to actually get this built up. And I will see you in just a minute. Alright, so it's been a little bit, and the village breeder is now finished, and it is functioning. Now, granted, it could be more efficient, but it's running. It's working like it's supposed to. And they're coming down all the way, all the way down into here. Oh, and if you're wondering why I didn't take damage just now, I don't know what exactly happened, but when I went into the nether to get the crimson and warped wood, the game continued to crash. What just happened? Why did I crash? Alright, so volume shouldn't be too bad. And I'm back. That was really weird. It just did it again. Why am I crashing? Alright, let it load for a second. And it crashed. Okay. Repeatedly, over and over and over. When I finally managed to get back out, I don't know how to explain it other than permanent resistance. Like, I take no damage. And it's very confusing. I have no idea how to fix it. So at the moment, I'm just kind of rolling with it. No clue what happened. Anyway, so the villagers are coming down here, dropping down, and then from here they're going into the nether, and then from the nether they're going to go to the other portal, which is where the iron farm is going to be built. So I'm going to get back up this cliff. I'm going to sit here for a while and let them make a bunch more villagers. And then once that's done, I will move over to the area for the iron farm and start working on that. But in the meantime, I'm going to rest here for a little while and see how many we can get. Alright, so I let it sit for a little while. Well, several hours at least. So let's see how things went. Nighttime. For them. So, some of the babies were getting stuck, unfortunately. And I had to replace the bottom layer of glass. I thought just putting walls in would work, but they were still getting stuck on the walls, so then I just swapped it out for blocks. And it looks like only one of them was still in there. All the other ones, I believe, have fallen out, which is good. That's less that I have to worry about on that. But if we go down, take a look at how things are down here. Oh, it is empty in here, but that's because I left this open. So, pretty sure they've just been running inside. Yeah, they've been running in here. And apparently I didn't put the gate in correctly, and they've been escaping. Okay, so gonna need to fix that. There's a lot of them going through. Gonna have to fix that, but I will do that in a little bit. What? That was weird. Alright, so we've got them good and, well, not ready per se, because they'll need to grow up. But they're there, they're ready to go, more or less. Kim. Oh my goodness. Why? There we go. Why am I having such a difficult time getting up there? But now that the baby villagers are created, I can go ahead and start working on at least the base of, well, not the base, but the structure for the village breeder. And then once I have that up, I'll be able to start moving them in. And we should be able to go from there. Let's see. Yeah, I think I definitely don't have all the materials. One project after another. Yeah, I can at least get the structure created and then start moving everybody in. Then these in, start generating the iron that I need to make everything else. I'm not sure how much more of this I'm going to need to carve out, because I need to put it up pretty high. Yeah. I need to look at what is it? Overall height. Like it's gonna. So what exactly I'm planning for this farm is the farm itself is going to be in the core, but surrounding it, I'm going to make it look like a large floating gym with other stuff floating around it. So it needs to be high enough that the gym itself doesn't look too out of place, or not necessarily out of place, but it needs to be high enough that the gym doesn't look like it's too low to the ground, which that might require clearing out more of the forest to help with the contrast. I'll need to play around with it and see exactly how I want it, but this is where I'm planning on putting it, primarily because the open cavity here was already here. That way I don't have to cut out a bunch of extra stuff to put in the storage, because eventually everything, once I've got enough material and I can create a proper storage for it, everything's going to be coming from the farm and then dropping down into there, collected, and then sent off to where I'm going to end up having it. And I haven't fully decided where I want to put all of the storage for the larger farms, at least for like the iron farm and stuff like that, stuff that's going to just generate stuff over time. I might just go ahead and put it over here. That way it's closer to it, and then have the normal, or not normal, the other storage system over closer to the mountain over there, or at least somewhere towards the center. But again, I haven't fully decided on that yet. I need to look around and see where I want to actually put everything at. But this is where we're currently at. Village breeder is up and running. Iron farm is about to be constructed, and then we're going to make a lot more progress once those are up and running. Fully, anyway. So, in the meantime, I will get to work on that, and I will see you in a minute. So, I was able to get the farm up and running, and it has produced quite a bit. So this is the current framework that I'm looking at to encase the farm. Haven't decided if I want to continue with how this currently is, or if I want to change it up. But at the moment, that is what we're looking at. And I've gone ahead and started working on some of the storage. It's not currently connected to the system yet, as you can see by the scaffolding in the middle. But once this is completed, I'll be able to connect it to the farm, and then everything will be filtering over to it. But there was a little bit of a delay in the time between getting started and now. Basically, what had happened is I was asked to join in fighting the Wither. And it went a lot quicker than we expected. So we decided to throw in multiple Withers just to add a little bit of excitement to it. But that I'm not going to throw into this video. I'm going to go ahead and do that on the next video. That way it's separated and doesn't create quite as long of a video as the last episode did. But I did want to show this, let you know that it has been completed. And I am liking the position and the size of it. I think size-wise it is about what I was thinking. It is a little bit lower than what I had originally wanted, but I can make it work. If I can get this tree. So that's what we're currently looking at, and it is as massive as I was expecting it to be. It's basically from here. I don't know if I want to create another spire coming off the top, kind of like what I've got down here at the bottom, or if I want to leave it flat, similar to a rough cut gem, or if I want to do more like a shard. That I still have to figure out. Then after I got all of that worked out, I'm going to start putting in the glass for it. And off camera, I was finally able to find a desert. It took forever to locate. I haven't smelted up the sand just yet, but I've got a little bit to work with at least. And we'll start working on that. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to get all of it done in one episode, but we'll at least start the progress on it. I do want to start working on the rest of the storage system, like the main storage system, which is I'm looking at putting over here. I might put it a little closer to over here just so everything is kind of in the same spot instead of a little further away. Haven't fully decided yet. That'll come a little later on. But that's where we're currently at. So, in the meantime, until next time, have a good one.
Feelings, it's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming in colors I never dreamed. Oh yeah, I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took 'em all and made 'em yours. Did off the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't wanna show. I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took them all and made them yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher.